What's up, guys? How we doing? We're gonna do a little review of today, which was a little bit messy for me personally, but yeah, we're gonna do a little review. And starting out, I did all right on LCFY before I turned on the camera, and after that, I kind of just shit the bed, you know. Let me see if I can find the timestamps of the important things. Okay. So, yeah. That was annoying. That trade right there was obnoxious on Lucify. And I was trading a little bit loose because I was up and I was kind of looking to get into rhythm. I was looking to see that keep going, but it did not keep going. And I ended up taking two back to back, not bad stop outs, but just two decent stop outs back to back. And that flattens my day. And then from there, I keep fighting around with this as it kind of gets in a downtrend. I miss the uptrend. Let me see if I catch this. Oh, no, totally looking away. See, that's hard because I wanted to catch whatever else was going to go. I think I would have been better off just sticking with LCFY. Now I'm getting in late here. It's like, how do you take that? Yeah, I know I'm getting in late because I'm trying to hit the bid right there. Or buy the bid. Well, almost like I can't take it there. Yeah. And just right back down to where it came from. So I start ignoring that. I get on to Shim, SHIM. And I'm going to fast forward to some notable stuff. So 720. Okay, so actually we'll start from here. So I'm looking at my mouse is right over the buy button. I'm looking for 3, but I'm also looking for a dip before it gets there. And then it's already there, which is fine. Hmm. Little bit of chop up, chop down there. And I'm definitely late to the move. Let's see if we can pinpoint exactly where I should have been buying. And maybe right there. But there would have been a nice buy with a quick stop if anything went sideways. Because, like, by the time I'm trying to get in here, it's a little bit late. You know? It's like, it's got to check back before it keeps going, I think. And it does. Alright, what else happens? Do I get this dip? Do, but it's late. There we go. There we go. That should be a good trade. Alright. With 4 cents on it, whatever. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is difficult. I didn't trust it enough to keep taking it. It's kind of like a long extension bar running into resistance. And, I was very skittish with it, which is fine because it's doing stuff like this. Right now, Amex is starting to take off. I don't know if I have the actual trades on the chart, but I do have it on level 2 over here. And I just keep, oh, jumping in and jumping out. Oh, see, it's nasty. Just taking stop after stop on that as it's going up. Just annoying, but that a lot of it's because like I'm not being patient, because I think it's going to go immediately, and instead it's going in a nice leisurely fashion, and I can't hold through it because I'm just in so high on the name, and so even though it's going up, I'm just like flipping shares. Occasionally I get a good trade, occasionally I don't, and I get to stop out, and so it's just annoying because I'm not super focused on where it's going. I'm just looking for that next little tick, like buying the next, like looking, not even like looking for the next candle. I'm just looking for the next tick. Um, and that is the style of trading that I'm trying right now, and it is near the open ish. It's turn 30 in this. Late on that dip. Nice fill though. Break even exit there. All right. So now I think I'm getting frustrated here. Yeah, and I'm in. Okay, look at this. Start shooting up to 50 on inmates. I get bigger size too because it's starting to move. Oh, I just take a loss on Shim, and I was up like 150 on it. I just gave all that back, and then I start trying to trade this here. And the way I trade it is not the best. It kind of has like feels like a seasick action here. It's not moving the way I want it to. Um, and I keep buying into resistance instead of buying off of like micro supports, which has its pluses and drawbacks. Oh, and this is just like small loss after small loss after small loss. I'm just taking. It just keeps going higher. This is so annoying. That's okay. I kind of know. I know I'm trading slightly off. I was a little excited about it. I think because I was down like maybe 150 or something, and I'm trying to get that slap higher, and it doesn't really slap higher. Um, Definitely slaps lower. Definitely a lot of people unloading into this as it's going up. Yeah. See that? What happened there? Okay. I'm waiting for the breakthrough 60 now. I'm trying to anticipate it. I hit it right there. I get filled at 59, and immediately when I get filled, it's trading down 55 by 54. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to cut this. And so now that's 6 misses in a row, and I get right back in, and I'm just like, Earth. And then it's right back to the level that I was looking for. Now I'm like frustrated. I'm like, is it gonna go? Yeah. So basically, this trading is I'm just trying to lose money on every tick right now. What am I doing wrong? Buying the uptick. Buying the uptick and waiting for the reversal. Buying the uptick so late in the day. Danger. Buying uptick late in the day. Writing this down now. All right, but it's holding. I'm thinking like, okay, maybe for that breakthrough 60. But it's hesitating. And then I jump right back in the same way. Again. So that was 1,000%. Not even the stock. That's just my trading. That was me jumping in at the wrong spots. jumping in on hope, selling on fear, jumping in on hope, selling on fear, jumping in on hope, selling on fear, instead of jumping in on fear, selling on hope, jumping in on fear, selling on hope. And in a different situation, that would have been a lot of small winners, like a lot of small losses, and I would have been up nicely on, well, medium okay on the day, really. Uh, so there's that. That was an annoying amount of churn, and I think I'm done that, so we can check that timestamp off. And now, let's jump over to Shim as it starts to turn around. Yeah, I put it on the chart. But like, look, it went up into 60. I thought maybe it would break through, go to 75. It had other plans. I didn't accept those other plans. Not many people did. There were a lot of people trying. There was a seller here that just like sat on the 60, which is cool. And I provided some liquidity, gave some buy. And then now Shim. Okay, so Shim starts to move. Now this one I'm in kind of the top range for the size that I'm trading, or for the price of the stock. 2K shares is what is that? I don't know, maybe like $7,500, $7,000 position on this or something, or close to six and change. And let's see what happens. At first, I'm not convinced. It says creeping. I'm like, nah. But then as it keeps creeping, I'm like, okay, let's waste some time with you. But I'm still looking for that to drop, and it doesn't look like it's going to give it to me. And now I'm irritated because it's going without me. I'm like, oh, it's probably going to go down. Wait for the dip. Waiting for the dip. Waiting for the dip. Waiting for the dip. It's not giving a dip. I'd buy right there. I'm in a good way. Waiting for the dip. Oh, and I would be covering right there. Waiting for the dip. Waiting for the dip. Waiting for the dip. 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 And then just boom. Nice. That's a hard one. It's a hard one. Okay. Shim is actually moving in real life, so let me close this down here for a second. Okay. It's almost 2. Good seller right there. Still pretty low volume. I kind of want it to go down a little bit, retrace one more candle. Hmm. It's not a fun aria. I love how it just lets me out just below where I got in. This stock is so annoying. That's fine though. Holding under 8 right there. That was kind of like the level where the seller was at. So I'm going to give it some space here. Probably going to try to hold off on doing anything until the close of the hour, which is right here. Although I don't know if it'll give time. If it actually goes, there might be a lot of anticipation of it, and it might go pretty quickly. Thinking every time I think halt up, it's no, and every time I don't think halt up, it's maybe halt up. So I'm gonna go maybe, but 15 seconds still close here. Preferably it does not go here and it consolidates a little bit more. That'll give me a little bit more opportunity. To manage risk at least. Okay, what's going on? Come on, where are you at, sellers? I need the sellers to come in. I need the sellers. Come on, you shorties. Where are you at, my shorties? Where are you at, shorties? Shorty, where you at? Shorty, where you at? Little baby chunk right there. And I think this 1 minute gets reversed here. Even if it goes above 10, probably especially if it goes above 10 right there. Come on. Come on, traders. Wake up. You can do it. It's kind of running into this level too, as well as VWAP. Let's see. Whoa, Aeon out of nowhere too. Huh. Everything's moving and I gotta go pee. Let's go pee. back below that 8 level. So this is midday trading, and I'm going to decide to just take a little bit slower on my aggressiveness here, mainly just because this is an annoying area for it to be popping into. I can go to the bathroom lights. Bounce it. All right. I think we can let this die for now and get back to the review. Mm. Mm. Okay, I don't much like it right here. Sure. Back to review. I have an alarm set in case it wants us to keep going. All right, so where are we at? So this is me trying to play shim here. It already popped up. And I'm like, all right, you know, might keep going. And then I'm looking at Amex. It might keep going too. And this one I'm trying to buy the bid on. Although it's been hard to fill. Mm. Okay, small one right there. It's kind of pushing through that high. So there's this candle. Then another small win. Now I'm thinking 350. This is annoying. Sorry, I gotta switch back to live trading here. It's just such dead in the middle of the day, but sometimes these can just explode as traders just start making transactions, whatever they're long or short, it doesn't matter. Oh. Mm. All right. What the hell? It's like the market is trying to heat up for the end of the day here. We'll see what happens. Anyways, let's go back. Back. All right, watching our good friend Shim as it approaches highs. Okay, so far I've just had these churny trades, like little baby wins, and I'm looking for the real deal heel, real deal heel, real deal here. Yeah, I'm looking to take a position again for 40.50. Down here at Amex, kind of focus between these two. See, this to me looks kind of like gold, because it's kind of closing up like that. The 5 minutes, okay, it's not amazing. And Okay, so I'm probably going to take a position. Where am I taking a position? There. No? It's an interesting choice. And I stop right now. Oh, that would have been a great trade on Shim if I were watching. So that's kind of the thing. Like, I can trade either of them, but when I'm watching both of them, I'll miss those good setups. And then I just took another L on that, which was annoying. And I jumped right back in at the same place, pretty much. What did I do there? Okay. So it's running into this level. I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a position. I take one right there, and I'm underwater immediately, so I cut it. Take another position as it kind of creeps back up, and thinking it just immediately goes. I think the right move right there would have been to give it a second before jumping back in. It wasn't in like an upward trajectory. It was kind of in like this kind of sideways W motion, and it was at the top of the W. If you understand what I mean, it's like, and then it's like the third W, and then I was taking a position for the break of that, but it was a silly place to take it. Now I'm a little irritated because I just had like 5 cents of stop outs. Okay, and then now we're going back to live trading. What's going on here, Shim? Come on, Shim. Yeehaw, Shim. Shim, shimmy, shim, 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 shim. Volume is quite thin on this right now. Quite thin. I honestly want this one to go because I feel like that could hit 7 pretty easily. Yeah. Yeah, look how thin this is. It's kind of like just sporadic buys here. Someone comes in with some share size. Some entity comes in, buys a bunch of shares, buys a bunch of shares back to cover. I don't know. It's sham. S-H-I-M. Okay, what is that? Back to them. And then now I'm down 270 here, and I'm like, what's going on? All right, so I take it. Okay, what do we see here? It's kind of like down tick. Down tick was right there. Down tick, up tick, and then down tick, and okay. Mm. I think it's quite okay, like 350. It's after being up 150 earlier in the morning. Not a fun place to be. No. And to see it keep going up again. Ugh. And to keep miss and not pulling the trigger to participate. Ugh. But in my head, I know that there's a lot of consolidation here, a lot of failed spots. So I'm like, this is probably going to fail as well. Uh, and then this 5 minute candle is kind of stuff. There's a lot of volume and not a lot of action, so it's kind of like a lot of sellers held it down. I'm like, okay, I'll take a dip off this. Yep. And I think I'm about done here. And so those are most of the trades. West Northwest, I start trading, but it's not consequential. Um, those are most of the trades. That's nothing crazy out of the ordinary. It was just kind of bigger size, and the stop outs on bigger size are dot 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 bigger and dot dot dot, as Hormozy says. That's okay. And that's about it. All right, I'm gonna get out and go do some other stuff. So, peace.